Yeah, hi there, and these comments, I'm going to use your initials, JS, and in your situation, you took the TOEFL a year ago, you say. You scored 76, you're now taking the TOEFL on March 16th, and your goal is to get over 85, so you want to improve your speaking and your reading especially. All right, so with speaking, and I don't know exactly what your problems are, but what I would like to do is, and remember that, you got 10 days here. There's not a lot you can do in 10 days, but at least I can help prepare you and help you do better on both the speaking and the reading sections, but I cannot guarantee any improvement at all in just 10 days, to be honest with you. So with speaking, here's my tips. My tips are to find out what your problem areas are right now. For example, when you're completing these speaking tasks on the TOEFL IBT, you'll be graded in terms of your pronunciation, your language use, and also your topic development. So you have to be comfortable pronouncing American vowel and consonant sounds. You have to make sure you have you're pronouncing your syllables and your grammatical word endings. You have to have the appropriate word stress. You want to have good rhythm, and also your tone, and finally your thought groups and blending. Those are all the areas that you have to worry about with pronunciation. So you have to make sure you're pronouncing your words clearly. Now with grammar and vocabulary, you want to make sure when you speak that you're using a combination of both basic and advanced grammar and vocabulary. In terms of your topic development, you want to make sure that you have a clear organization. You have a topic statement, for example, in the beginning. You mention the key points, what you want to speak about. Then you talk about those things in the body of this speech. In the case of the integrated speaking task, you want to make sure that you connect what you say back to where it came from, which means the reading passage, the listening passage, and those kinds of things. You have to say the reading passage says, or the author in the reading passage states. So it's important that you acknowledge your sources during the integrated speaking task. So if you can diagnose and make improvements in your pronunciation, language use, and topic development, you will be able to improve your score on the IBT speaking section. Reading is a little bit complicated. There's 5 basic things you have to do to make meaningful improvement with your reading JS. You might want to write these down. I've given these tips to a lot of people, and they have found that they go through the reading passages much better. They do much better. But first of all, you want to begin practicing reading. You can read magazines, newspapers, and longer books. You want to read for about 45 minutes a day. This is important. Number 2, you have to improve your vocabulary base. That means studying college-level vocabulary. This is important. Number 3, you have to improve your reading speed to at least 300 words per minute with 60 to 80% comprehension of academic reading passages. If you have a faster reading speed and you understand what you read, it'll be much easier for you to go through the reading section of the TOEFL IBT. Number 4, you want to become familiar with the IBT question types and the strategies for answering those questions. This also can save you time during the reading section of the test. And finally, number 5, you want to take TOEFL level reading practice tests so you can measure your progress, you can go over the answers you're having trouble with, and you can review the IBT test-taking strategies for the reading section. If you can do those 5 things, practice reading extensively, improving vocabulary, increasing reading speed, becoming familiar with the IBT question types and strategies, and taking TOEFL level reading practice tests. If you do those things, you will make improvement. Now the question is, can you make significant improvement in only 10 days? Probably not. But if you take my suggestions over 2 or 3 months, you will find you will make meaningful improvement on the reading section. Now, my online course, it will help you in the reading area in these areas. I will help build your vocabulary. I will help you increase your reading speed to 300 to 350 words per minute. I also will help you become familiar with the IBT reading question types and strategies, and I actually have full-length IBT practice tests that you can take. If you join my course, go to the 8th section of my course, and that's where you will find my full-length IBT practice test. All right, so those are my suggestions right now, and I'd love to have you as a student. And think of my course as not just for TOEFL JS, but think of my course as a course to help improve your academic English language proficiency. Now, if you take my course, I would not guarantee any results in only 10 days, but if you use my course for 2 or 3 months, you will definitely find that you will improve your vocabulary, your pronunciation, your grammar, your reading, listening, writing, and speaking proficiencies. It's true, you can do it. It takes time. Anyway, good luck to you. You may want to take the TOEFL on the 16th. If you don't reach your goal, then you may come back and decide to join my course, or you can join my course now and take the TOEFL and keep using my course, keep studying, because I'm going to help you improve your academic English language proficiency. So if you need English for your job or for the university, or you need English in order to communicate with native speakers of English, my course is going to help you in all those 3 areas. So I'd love to have you as one of my students. All right, anyway, thank you very much, and all the best to your high-scoring TOEFL success.